everybody, and welcome. We're gonna kick back off with the United States campaign here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. See how we can get going here. Set up my chats and everything here. Oh, headset cords in the way. Alright, what were we in the process of doing? Oh yeah, taking Germany's territory. Remember they ambushed our battleships last time. Those ones are not the ones that are ambushed. These ones are. Those ones used up ammo. That one took damage. How is our research going? I don't like stereoscopic rangefinder, so I don't care about it. Everything's looking good. We'll probably do our next upgrade right here. So 5 months. That'll probably be when our fumbling my words there. 5 months is probably when we'll do our next upgrade. That's gonna let us make our hull weights, stability, and all that shit lighter and better for all the ships. For now we just move on to the next turn here. I'm going to go ahead and open a beer. They're hitting both of our battleship squadrons again. Whose ships were these? Were these mine or Judges? These are heavy cruisers, so these are Judges. What did Judge's ships have again? Oh yeah, they had the real big guns. The 11.9s. Now I could sink battleships with these. He's trying to get the torpedo boat within torpedo range. Don't look like it's gonna happen. Looks like it's gonna sink right before we get to range. Maybe not. Ooh, is it gonna launch? Nope, it did not get to launch torpedo before sinking. Alright, let's just take out the convoys. These are not even armed convoys, which is good. Alright, you guys can shoot different ship. That one's gone. go on and shoot that one that's getting away. Alright, what is our cruise speed? 7, 8. Hit percent chance. Alright, that one's sinking. Now I get the other one that's getting away. Just let them shoot whatever at this point. We're so close, nothing's going to be able to get away. We're just faster than them too. Not much. Ships only go 15.5. But it is still faster than them. Oh, excuse me. Alright, that ship's sunk. Start shooting that one instead. Alright, now start shooting that one. Well, the one I wasn't trying to hit sunk. That's good. That ship should sink. One more convoy here. There we go, that's all of them. No, fight to the end. There we go. Trying to sink them battleships again. I think this is the fleet with the one damaged ship. No, that's the other ones. 8.1. Alright. We are running low on everything, so switch everything to save. Do not fire until you're sure you can hit something. Where are they coming from? That way, so just turn a little bit to the left up here and keep going. Still surprised we were able to fit these 13 9s on this ship. I mean, it is just barely. We were able to fit them. We have to upgrade these ships too and give them double barrel secondary guns. But that'll have to be after the war is over. Now, since we are running out of ammo on most of our secondary guns here, I really don't think I'm gonna have to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to let them fire normally. I think I'm just gonna have to eat damage until they get close. We may switch games after a while here. I'm not sure on that yet. But we may. If we do, I'm not sure what we'll switch to. Maybe some Deep Rock, Galactic, some Dark Tide, I don't know. Something like those. Ammo detonations, torpedo detonations, they really put way too many torps on these ships. Got a to take care of still. These are all the same ships. They ain't got much in the way of armor at all. Hell, I think we can get through with HE. Yeah, we're getting through with HE just fine. We're getting some block. Back to AP just so we don't get blocked. I mean, we'll still get some blocked and ricocheted with AP, but a lot less. Still got their battleship after this to go and try and get. He's probably gonna sit there and dance at our max range again and be a pain in the ass. They like to do that. Flash fire that ship gone. Structural damage. Yeah, when all your turrets go up in flames and destroy the whole ship around it. Yeah, that kind of happens. I've tried lowering the volume, by the way. I can't make these impacts any less loud. They're just kind of loud no matter what. But yeah, I've tried going into sound and cranking it all down, even sound effects. It doesn't seem to do anything. It goes down just a little bit, but when I try and just lower one or the other, I can't get to do anything. It seems like you gotta lower everything. And then it seems to reset every time I reload the game. Alright, we hit the battleship. So one of y'all better have a good regular, not regular, I was reading the crew level down there. A good line of fire. And a good chance to hit. Come on, 40% chance to hit and we're missing them. There's a shot, and that sent his turrets into giant fireball mode. Oh, he's gone. Another one bites the dust. Alright, the other fleet that's almost out of ammo. Or actually have even less ammo than the other ones. Oh yeah, this is the fleet that took a big hit last time. Both guns are slightly damaged, this one a little bit more. Some of the ships are damaged. Or not some of the ships, some of the guns are damaged. Some are outright broken, like up here on the top of the mast. We are within range though, we need to go down, what is that? 8-1. There we go. I didn't even pay attention to how many ships they have. 1 heavy cruiser, 3 light cruisers, 1 torpedo boat. So I think we've just about killed all of Germany's navy. So next on the list will be to take their land. Which means we're going to have to build more ships to defend said land. Man, why would you fire the main guns at a torpedo boat? Alright, we're gonna set you... wouldn't matter actually. This is a different heavy cruiser than the other ones we sunk. This one's got 7 1s. Oh, yeah, I completely understand firing the 14-inch guns at the ship that doesn't even weigh, like, it weighs half as much as the shell that's gonna hit it. It's only a 242-ton ship. My point is, though, they only have a 1% chance of hitting, and they were set to save fire, so I don't know why they fired without a better chance of hitting. But no, no, trust me, I fully understand. Fire the main guns at them and just watch them evaporate. Because that's what happens when you fire a 14-inch gun at a torpedo boat. I mean, let's see. The weight of a AP shell fired from my main guns is 1,011 kilograms. So what's that? I'm trying to do math here. Kilograms. What is that, like 2,200 something pounds, right? Thought the shells well weighed more than that, to be honest. Either way, we're firing a shell that weighs as much as a Volkswagen. Oh, we sunk everything else. Now we just gotta sink these guys. Oh, hey, look. They're trying to hit him with the main guns again. And missing. If we were looking at this ship, so it had two 7.1-inch single barrel guns. It has six 4.5s on each side, two 4.4s on each side, and then a torp launcher at the front and the back, and one on each side. With not shit for armor. It's got main belt armor, but everywhere else it's barely got enough to stop a rifle round. I mean, you ain't even got a full inch of armor. You've got 1/10 of an inch of armor. Would you guys hit him, for God's sakes? I'll let you just fire at will. Come on. Keep shooting. I'm only gonna let you fire in volleys. Oh, every single one of these missed. How many rounds is that missed? We got 4 per ship. 4, 8, 12, 6, so 20. 20 rounds of 14-inch. Every single one of you fucking missed. Twice. That's 40 rounds with a 21% hit chance. 40 rounds in a row they couldn't hit. Fuck you, RNG. Alright, where should we set the next naval invasion at? We could take Lam, or we could try and take one of the ports on the mainland. We could take Emden, Wilhelmshaven, Bremen, Hamburg, Kiel. Where do we want to naval invade? Lamb? I don't remember naming off Lamb. We might be able, I said we might be able to invade Lam. I gotta check. The port's name's Lam. It's actually Togoland. It's Lome. I think that's what you're trying to say. But yeah, we'll take that, I guess. That port is over in Togoland. Those are battleship ones, and these are small battleships, right? Yeah. By the way, your ships did all right in the first battle. Granted, it was only versus small stuff. Oh, I don't know how early you joined, man. Well, I believe Germany is scraping the barrel for ships now. I can't imagine why. Maybe it's because they tried to ambush 2 of our battleship fleets and lost everything both times. Maybe that has something to do with it. I'm gonna put turrets on top of my turrets on this battleship next time we do a refit on these. New Jersey's had better days. A lot of their towers are damaged. A lot of their guns are damaged. Not very many shots that actually go through the armor. There's a couple where we got hit by really big guns. But even those didn't go all the way through. I think these two at the back are the only ones that actually went all the way through. And that was where we got hit by a torpedo. None of these went through. That one might have went through. Did we find out where they're at? We did. With all this weather, it's just hard to see them. I think the only ship of ours that hasn't seen any real combat yet is the George. We'll have to fix that. We'll have to send them somewhere. If we don't get all of our ships into some combat, they won't level up their crews. And having them high-level crews with that 30% better accuracy helps a lot. Now there's torpedo detonation. This is the ship I'm used to sinking. They're 10.5 and they're 8.6s. This ship is surviving a lot longer than I thought it would. They just can't hit it in all this weather. It sucks. And I'm actively trying to get closer to these guys. I guess let's drop our speed. That'll help us. Yeah, it looks like that's all we need to do. I think we got 4 more months until we're ready for our upgrade. Can't wait till we get some better turrets, though. Actually be able to hit things a little bit more accurately. Oh, hey, look at that! They sent a battleship over here to try and fight our other 5 battleships. The ones that are taking this port over here. This ship also needs upgraded. All of these single barrel turrets need to get a double barrel instead. Oh yeah, no, this particular battleship that decided to try and fight this ship is going to lose, because this is, if you can't tell by its more modern shape, this is actually our newest battleship. And it has these very fancy crane towers that America was actually known for. They were very unique in World War II. And what they do for us is give us really good fucking accuracy at long range. So let's see, how far away are we? We are 11.7 kilometers away. I would convert that to freedom units, but I don't know what that is in freedom units. So 11 is in our dead zone right here. See, 7,500 meter is where our accuracy is bad, and our accuracy starts to pick up again, along with our penetration on the deck. Also starts to pick up at 10,000 meter. But the fact that these ships have never been in combat either is really fucking up our accuracy. They have never been in combat before. Plus, it's a horrible storm right now. But still, I have a faith that we'll hit at least one of these sooner or later. Kind of hoping they'll hit right there. Gotta make me look bad. Yeah, just this weather is minus 56.9 accuracy, minus 45. We did land a shot though. We lost sight of him, but we landed a shot. We really did have the worst weather for this though. Good news is, while we have hit a shot, they have yet to hit us at all. That's good. They do appear to have a better telescope than us, though. A better optics. Because they can see us and we can't see them. There we go, we can see them again. So what damage did that do? It completely broke their back gun where that shell hit. It also flooded the back two compartments of the ship. So here to here. Right about here. Actually, no, it would be closer to here. So from here back is completely flooded. And they lost their 12-inch gun, which was their only hope of ever actually penetrating us. Well, all those went right over. Damn. Really not the weather for us, though. And since their battleship is so much faster than us, we actually can't catch up to try and make this quicker. And I thought that one was going to hit. Well, they do still have yet to hit us, though, I guess. Look at the bright sides. We are firing at 13.2 kilometers. Nope, all those went over again. Man, that is depressing when they do that. Oh, you shit me, we lost sight again. Come on, one of you fucking hit. Damn it. One of you hit. Oh, you fucking cheeky bastard. They're basically out of ammo at this point. Come on. So every time one of them volleys come in, that's 40 rounds, even at a 1% chance to hit, thanks to the weather and everything. We've launched more than 3 volleys, that's 120 rounds. We should have hit at least one. Finally. Midship. You know, that's a sizable hull. And their ship's got a sizable flooding problem. Nope, they're gonna pump it out though. They are stuck in a giant circle though. They have a broken rudder, much like the Bismarck. And are stuck in a giant circle. We are slowly getting closer, I want to say. But it's real slow. While they are still stuck in a circle, they're moving at a fairly good speed while doing it. I am going to try and we're only 11 away now instead of 13, so we are getting closer. Ooh, hit him again. No flooding that time. Yeah, we hit up here and took out casemate. .9 away. We are slowly catching up. I wish it would let us use our 10 times speed button. But it locks them out once you're within a certain range of enemies. But it makes this kind of shit where you're just lobbing and missing really slow. Alright, well, he lost his back half of the ship here. As well as his tower, so that should affect his ability to actually aim and hit us. And we're only 10.1 away now, so we are getting closer. He's actually having trouble putting the fire out too. It's running through his ship right now, under his turrets. It would just be lovely if it spread to the ammo of that turret right now. It's right below it. On fire, you know you want to do it. Nope. But it is just slowly spreading across the whole bottom of this ship. Oh, they got it out. Darn. Oh, look at that. They're about to be in range of our 2.9 guns. That's our itty bitty ones. Now we've got smaller caliber rounds coming in. And given that this ship has no armor, those should even be able to penetrate. Not all of them, but some of them. Alright, the 6.9s are firing now too. But they are worse. Yeah, our 6.9s don't have as much accuracy. Oh, the question is, should I actually edit this video and edit out this whole really long fight? I probably should, or at least speed it up, and I'm not going to, though. I kind of take pride on my channel of everything you see is what you get. Try not to edit things unless I got to. We're only 9 kilometers away now. Please hit the damn target. For the love of all that is holy, hit. That fucking crew accuracy penalty is killing me. He is slower than us. We are catching up, but we're only not even a full kilometer an hour faster. So it's not a very fast catch up. Like, damn. This is slow. If the goal of this battleship was just to use up my ammo, then the Germany is doing exactly what they wanted. It's just using up my ammo. If its goal was to do any damage, it's failed miserably. Considering that it has yet to even hit any of my ships. Boy, does it cost a lot of ammo. Come on, still a bitch. Hit. Bastards. And thanks to the weather penalty and the crew penalty, no matter what distance we are, we're still not going to be able to hit shit. I mean, just the rough sea waves is giving us a 94.2% or minus 94.2% to our accuracy. If it wasn't for the fact that as soon as I tried to leave the battle, he follows me and stays within range where I can't end the battle, I would have given up. But I don't have the option. And if I forcefully leave the battle, the game does an auto resolve and I'll lose a ship. Because the game is stupid like that. I need some more of these rounds to fucking hit. Or at least let me fucking speed this up somehow. God damn. Is there a setting that I can do that will let me have that fucking speed up button back? No. Alright, just quit fucking firing. Yeah, look at that, they're running out of ammo too. See if it'll let us leave, or as soon as we try and do this, he's gonna flip his fucking ship around and follow us. We've used way too much ammo on one ship that we can't hit because of the stupid weather. And we've been doing this one fight for like 20 minutes. This is stupid. We can't catch up, we can't hit, and the weather is fucking us. Ain't no reason to keep trying. This gun's... Let's go over each one of our battleships here and see what's happened. This one has fired 70 rounds, not hit anything. This one's fired 68 rounds. He's hit most of the shots that's hit so far. This one's fired 66, hit 1. 68, hit 1. 74, hit none. Even if that's a 1% chance, we should have hit more fucking shots than that. Not to mention the other guns and how many shots they fired. And just like I said, he's fucking turning around. He's gonna sit there right in our range so we can't actually retreat. Oh, this is asinine. I was like fucking 30 minutes for nothing. I need to put these at Anchorage and Nome, whatever. Alright, we need to send these ships from San Francisco over to these little islands that Germany controls. We took this port, moved these ships over to the next one. Next turn, it'll let us pick a second naval invasion spot. Japan's taking the stuff that we're trying to take. I ain't very happy with that. Man, that battle was stupid. We gonna have better weather this time, or it's just gonna be another sling shells and cross your fingers match? I hope it's not another just sling shells and cross your fingers. At least it is a mostly clear day out. Waves are a little bad, but not too bad. And these ships have a veteran crew. So hopefully we can land a couple more of these. Right now we have a sight sun glare because of where their ship's at. We need to get a little bit further away from the sun. We've got to get better optics. We have trouble seeing ships 11 kilometers out. Our guns can hit farther than what we can see with our control towers. That's a problem. I'll just try and retreat. I ain't doing this shit again. I refuse. One like 30-minute fucking dodgeball match was enough. Alright, just try and leave. Said I don't want to do this shit twice. Oh, look at that storm. Instantly gave us the chance to leave because of how far away we were. Much better. I don't like doing that shit. Politics, naval invasion. How many tons of ships do we got up here? Like 120. I think we could do that. Yeah, I think we have all the tonnage we need to take this one. Transports, just sink them. Well, that battleship that was sitting there harassing the other 5 are now trying to harass your ships, Judge. Do you think they're going to have any better chance? I mean, you've got guns big enough to penetrate them. That's kind of what I think. I think it's just going to be another, well, I'm just going to sling rounds and nothing's going to happen again. Because your ships only go point half a knot faster than my other ships. So I think you're going to have the same problem of not being able to get close enough to actually do anything. But there is I guess there is a good chance between my 5 battleships I can only launch 40 rounds at a time. You've got 10 ships here, so that's 80 rounds of 12-inch at once. You might actually be able to do something here. Plus, he's still injured from the last time where he took a couple of shots from us. Since he is injured, you guys might actually be able to catch up. Their battleship can only go... Their battleship can go the same speed as you right now. Hmm. You do have Mark II 11-inch guns. For the veteran crew, thanks to your last fight. 11% chance to hit. No, I think you can hit him just enough to kill him. You took out the captain, the whole conning tower is gone. As evident right here. You destroyed the middle gun. You just took out his rudder and flooded the back half of the ship. Well, you might be able to do something here. Just volume of fire, there's more of you than what there was in mine. Oh, flash ammo. Or flash fire. Went right through right here and set his gun off. Hit the ammo rack. Well, I guess your ship's 1, my ship's 0. Because I couldn't hit the motherfucker. Hey, at least we proved that your ships can sink a battleship, even though it was a smaller one. It was still nonetheless a battleship. Yeah, Germany's battleships are tiny. Like, my battleships are small, only being 12,000, but theirs are tiny. They're not even 10,000, they're only 9,800 tons. That is tiny for a battleship. I am going to open another beer. My first one is gone. I did send the Georges up to Germany. Hopefully they'll be able to get some combat experience. We need them to level up their crew. Hit him with one of the big guns. Took out some turrets, took out all these smokestacks and one of his towers. Oh. Oh. That's a big fucking hole. Right here and right here. Those are big ass holes. I don't think he's gonna recover from that. Hell, he can't put out all the fire. Nope, he could not recover from that. Didn't think he could. Okay, we're gonna send your ships over here to take this from Papua New Guinea. Alright, we have got... Yeah, we've got... Get more tonnage over here. How is our research coming along? Reconnaissance, right there. 4 more months. That's gonna help our ability to actually see fucking ships. That'll be really nice to have. Sink the transports. We have a very, very high man on a torpedo boat. A single torpedo boat. Currently rushing at 5 very large battleships. I am not entirely sure what his plan is. But whatever he is on, I want my sailors to have it too. Well, how do you think the torpedo boat is going to fare, Judge? Single torpedo boat. 240 tons. It has a had 2 3.1-inch guns. Now it only has 1. It is currently exploding very violently. Half of it is underwater. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be faring very well. And it's gone. Yeah, not sure what the AI's plan there was to send a single torpedo boat with 19 people on it at a group of battleships. So whatever drugs they were on, I want my sailors to have them. That much is for sure. Yeah, we gotta wait for these ships to get all the way up here. And then we'll be taking all of Western Germany. That'll take all 4 of these ports. Hamburg, Bremen, Wilhelms, and Emden. I don't know how the hell to pronounce it. I think it's Emden. After that, we'll probably try and take one of the other ones. Like Cameroon. We'll go try and take Cameroon. We've got ships down there already. Transports. Once again, they sent a single torpedo boat after a fleet. Only this time it was your ships. Still not entirely sure what kind of drugs they're on. But I definitely want them from my Navy. Maybe we can capture one of them alive and figure out where they're getting them. Oh, I can't see it, but they keep trying. They keep seeing it for half a second. They're basically just firing at the tracers, hoping to hit. Well, they hit. Ammo detonation, rudder damage, fire, flooding. Yeah, they hit again. They need to keep hitting it though. Come on, he's real close to us. You guys should be able to see him just fine. Oh, there's the engine gone. Yep, take your time, Judge. Man, why do they just keep sending single torpedo boats? I know they've got more in their fleet than that. I don't know why they're just sending single boats. Oh, I got hiccups. Ugh. I would love to auto-resolve these, but I always take an unreasonable amount of damage when I auto-resolve. This is a different torpedo boat from the ones we've been sinking. This one's bigger, 500 tons. Got 2 4.3s. Oh, it's got 4 4.3s, 1.31, and 4 1.9s, and torpedo tubes. It has a far bigger torpedo boat than the ones we have been sinking. Still don't help even if it is a bigger torpedo boat. It's still gonna sink just as easily. That did mean they were actually able to hit us with a couple of rounds and it did a little bit of damage. Yeah, it still sinks just as easily though. If it was a destroyer, I'd be a little bit more worried because they can have armor. Politics. Next turn we'll be able to sit down new naval invasion. How heavy are these ships? 51 tons. I think we're still gonna be a little light. I didn't think about that. Alright then. We'll send up some ships. I've got a lot of ships left here to defend, but we'll send up some. But I think we're still gonna be light. Dutch Harbor. Need some to go there. Dutch Harbor. Alaska. That would be in Alaska here. Wonder why I can't find it here. Bluefields, Costa Rica. Dutch Harbor, there it is. It's Canada's right here. Eastern, whatever that is. I figured it would be counted as the same province, but no, look right here. There's a border. Alright, well, figured out why I couldn't find it. How's our research coming? 2 more months. What are we getting from explosives? I don't care about that. Oh, wait a minute here. Turret mechanisms, though. I kind of care about that. Yeah, so we'll wait for 4 months to do our upgrade. We're originally going to do it next month, but we're going to give it a little bit longer. That'll let us make all of our guns more accurate. A conquest, huh? Where is this one at? Right there, huh? Oh, you bottin' bastard. I'll have Judge take care of it when he gets back. Always bots. And we're waiting on the rest of our tonnage to get up here so we can actually take this port. Another one. Way out here, huh? Yeah, move these ships down here. They can go do that conquest. Alright, those battleships finish that one. They need to go down here to Southwest Africa. Oh, big guns. Oh, 12-inch .2. I don't care about those. We don't have any guns that big. Or that small, actually. Internal protection. Nah. One more month. And we'll be able to do some upgrades on our ships. Although we don't have to rush it, none of our ships are in port to actually get upgraded. So we may still just hold off on doing it. But we'll have the option, I mean. Oh, hey, we were able to take that port. That's unexpected, actually. I didn't know that. Alright, move them over here. We'll have to move that one to here. This one up here. We got the Georges coming in. They can go over here to southern Finland. And we can tell these to actually completely just turn around. Politics, naval invasion. Go ahead and we'll take Eastern Germany here. Ship design. Right now we have 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2. When we have a third, there's Battleship 1. We have 3 kinds of battleships. Yes. Right now we have a small we have that kind. We have a small battleship. No, George is this kind. George is a coastal defense battleship. So yeah, we've got a small, we've got battleship 1. Alright, I need to build an experimental. Induced, better engine, balanced, corrupt, torpedo, reinforced, anti-flood, citadel. We want this one. And this one. Alright, now we want main guns. As big as can be again. Ooh, wait a minute. Thanks to these dumb horns, this gun can't fire straight back, but there is still 3 sets on here. Alright, what about anywhere else here? If those can't fit there, casemate that. This building menu makes me paranoid because for some reason it makes my headset buzz. But I did confirm a while back that it was only on my end, which is all that matters. Alright, those can't fit there. They lose the ability to actually fire. We could have 1. Well, maybe we can have 2. There we go, we do it like that, we can still have 2. Alright, we can't fit any other guns anywhere else here. We want 111, 11, 3, 3, whatever we put on it. 3. Go back up here, add barbets. Cap, increased. White powder, black powder, heavy shells. Increased ammo. Coincidence range. That will drop all the speed and range. Still gotta come up with tons. Sure, it's our heavy. We're gonna have to have very limited armor on this ship. standard ratio. That gets us a little bit. How much does one of these turrets weigh? With ammo, they are 111 tons. So if I get rid of 2 of them, it's 222 tons I would get back. Still not enough. We'll downsize all the turrets to 4s instead of 5s. See what that gives us then. Now hold the hell up. How do you weigh more than the other? Oh, I'm confused here. How does the 4.9-inch gun weigh 9 tons more than the 5.9? Huh? That one confuses me. The 3.9s are definitely way less. I guess we're going all the way down to 3.9s on this particular ship. That is the only way I'm getting my weight here. Okay, that's done. We need to order a few of those now. Now we need to do experimental 2. Yep. I have the wrong button now. This one does look weird. All for it though. That does give a lot of long range accuracy, plus 34. But I think I would rather just have all the base accuracy. It's also a lot lighter though. I like the damage control. Okay, let's get some main guns on here. Not that one. That one. Alright, secondary guns. Casemates. Are there any spots? Yep, the only bigger guns fit. Alright, those will go there. Those can go there. Guess I could put them there and there. And I forgot to change all the lengths of all those. Now they're all gonna need moved again. Alright, the rest of these will still fit where they're at. Eleven, 2, 2. Alright, now let's work on getting all the other stuff set up. Make it where the ship actually functions. Increase AP. This experimental ship's actually got room for armor. That is nice to have. Doesn't have that much room. What about if we drop it down? Perfect. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Thanks for getting that, Judge, and welcome back. So we unlocked some new hulls for battleships, 3 of them. So I'm making 3 more battleships. This one's actually a really big hull, almost 21,000 tons. That's +4 and 10 damage control. guess we'll just go large cage mast. Tuck it down in there again. Nope, this one's gotta come though. About 3-inch guns. Those fit there. 4-inch guns. Alright. Prop. Short. Reinforced. Heavy. Get us funnels in here. Okay, now see how much further we can scoot that back. We don't have these barbettes unlocked yet, so we can't do that. Alright, let's get ourselves the big guns on here really quick. I don't think that's supposed to work. I think that's just glitching out. These stupid things right here are blocking the angle of fire. Or I would keep this here. I just lose. I can't fire at too many angles. Let's see here. Not sure how that fits there. But alright. I ain't gonna argue it. Nah, I am gonna argue it. That is ugly as hell. What about... No, we want this one, I think. Yep. Alright, that'll let us put a gun here. And one on each side here. There you go, that puts that space to good use. Put this as far out as we can for this weight offset. Good try and fit that gun there. No, I've still got to put armor on this. I can't afford that. Something somewhere is off weight. That was off weight. Had just a tiny bit of offset. Alright, let's get the armor on the ship. However much we can. We need to cut all this back for more reason to have more weight. Switch to the better ammo. Get rangefinder. There we go, we can have a 17-inch main belt. And lots of smaller firepower here. We need to look back at our light cruisers here and see what we can do in there really quick. Just so I know where the limit's at here. Limit is 45. Alright, what about our heavy cruisers? What's their limit right now? 8,500. How heavy is your ship right now? You want to remake your ship, Judge? Because we got upgrades we can do to the free mast, make it heavier. Alright, then we'll do it later. Okay. Oh, I think we did this before you got back. Here's one of the new battleships we made. As you can see, it's got an additional fuck you stick. It's actually the first battleship in our whole fleet that has 3 fuck you sticks. So I'm hoping that's gonna turn out well. The other 2 that we just got, neither one of them was able to mount 3 guns. They just didn't have the option. There we go. And it'll take those a very long time to get finished. Those take almost a year and a half. Oh, and we took Western Germany. I don't know if that happened after you got back or before. Now we're trying to take Eastern Germany. And we'll take Eastern Germany, then we'll try and take... Yeah, we ain't gonna get Eastern Sweden. Norway is going to take that first. But we should still be able to get all this. We've got these ships here. Go ahead and move these over to here. Germany own anything in here? They own Varna. Alright, we're gonna go to Varna. We're gonna try and take Bulgaria out from under Germany. I don't know when Germany got it, but we're gonna send your ships over there to try and take it. Taking that all right. And we'll have them take Southwest Africa really quick. Oh, I think I figured out where Germany's fleet went. Germany is currently trying to invade, navally invade the southeastern seaboard. What gave them that confidence, I'm not sure. But they're trying to do a naval invasion over here. Man, I wish I had that kind of confidence. once we take all Germany's land, we will have to, one, build some ships and put them over here to defend the border, and two, send all of our ships back to port for upgrades and refits. Because we are unlocking a good bit of technology here, and we haven't applied any of it to our ships yet. We are slowly taking all of Germany's land, though. Oh, I just realized this will be the George's first combat versus a single torpedo boat. Man, no respect for this ship. Man, it just gets shit on. It can't even have a good first fight. Its first mission is just versus a single torpedo boat. I mean, it's just a little ugly. Well, it's its first volley ever with its main guns, and it did hit. Almost tore this ship in half. Half of its structural stability gone, half of its floatability gone, and still decreasing. But yeah, its first ever shots with its main gun at something hit. Ain't none of the other ones hit since then, but that was good. Well, they sunk it in record time at that. We're gonna send these battleships all the way up here to try and take this port over in the Yellow Sea. Because our next conquest will probably be China. So having a port over there is gonna help. And they really like just sending single torpedo boats. Hey, it gets some crew experience though. None of them are green anymore. They're all trained or regular. That's exactly what these ships needed, with some experience. You know, for being one of the ugliest ships in my fleet, it does fly some of the most flags. I mean, I've got 6 of them on here. Most of my ships only have 1 or 2 flags, usually at the front or the back, or both. This ship really wants you to know that I'm American. Maybe a little fucked up, but I'm still gonna beat the shit out of you. We just put some of the stuffing in the wrong places is all. Ain't gotta look pretty to sink you. Oh, if audio ever cuts out, by the way, that's because I'm tabbing out to check something. And when I tab out of the game, it quit recording the audio because it just records desktop audio. I could probably fix that by making it record just game audio. I don't tab out very often. Come on, just sink. Take a nap. Forever. Think. Take Madagascar, huh? Yeah, we got ships right here, they can do it. Oh, we got our ships over at Bulgaria already? Man. Well, France out of nowhere wants to go to war with us. What do you want to do, Judge? We could pay France off to leave us alone, or we can just spit in their face. MSS him up. Oh, mess him up. Right? Alright, I can do that. I'll spit in their face. I think France is about to take irreparable, unrepairable damage to their navy. Not in this fight, obviously. We're fighting Germans still, but... yeah. I think they're gonna want peace pretty quickly. You know, France has had peace for most of the game so far. They might be pretty far in tech. They could have them stupid magnetic torpedoes. Where is this enemy ship at? There it is. I do forget that this ship has the smallest guns in my navy. At least on a capital ship. Being that they're only 12 nines. I wonder what the French ships are going to look like, because I know they get some really funky looking battleships. And ironclads. They get a lot of ironclads. And this being the 19th century, not even quite 19th century yet, there should have a pretty decently sized fleet. Them and Britain are really the people you don't want to fuck with at the start of this game, because they have the biggest fleets. I have a little bit of trouble hitting target. This ship's survived for a pretty long time here. Kind of surprising how long it's living. There it goes. Okay, let's take a look at the politics menu and see what France has. France has an absolutely gigantic fucking navy of 185 ships. Well, damn. I'm slightly more afraid of France. Not much. But I am slightly. set everyone to a high repair priority. I have a feeling things are about to get a little messy. France is currently sending up. Actually, no, I don't know where the France Navy is. Huh. There's a bunch of them. I don't know if they're going to give us enough time to finish our business with Germany. Because we've still got to take... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 naval invasions. Germany's flag changed again. They must have had a revolution. Man, the AI keeps attacking these battleships specifically. I guess the AI considers these the weakest, and I ain't wrong, actually. Now that I look at it, they've only got the 9-inch armor. This ship needs an upgrade. I ain't got no idea where this ship's at. Right in front of us, that's where it's at. I'm just gonna tell them to all keep going at their max speed. We'll either sail out of the storm or we'll sink this guy. But I'm not gonna try and chase him. Our accuracy penalty in here is too bad. Yep, no problem, man. Either get close enough to us to sink or let us leave, man. Come on. I don't feel like fucking about in the storm. I've got to hurry up and take Germany's land. And then hurry back to port for upgrades for France. When we got the end battle, we're probably going to take it. And let them shoot a couple more times just because how much we've already got them partially sunk. I think I'll let them have one more volley. If we don't do any considerable damage, we'll hit the end battle. Looking for the main gun volley. There they come. Oh, we lost sight, but he was flooding, so we'll see if he sinks really quick. Or if he pumps it out. Looks like he pumped it out. Alright, well, fuck it. I ain't gonna sit there and just keep wasting ammo. Alright, I'll go to Discord, man. Give me a second. Alright, what's going on? Damn it, I'm kinda midstream, man. Let me turn on my phone. I had it turned off. Alright, let me set this headset down. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, what's going on? My phone is off. What is it? Does it need to be done right now? Damn it. It's in the middle of a Alright, I guess I'll just fucking finish it early, whatever. Yep, bye. Well, that's fucking stupid and sucks. So, alright, I've gotta go do something. I'll be when I get back, I'll start the stream back up. Alright, so since I'm gonna have to cut the episode off here, I'll say my outro, I guess. Hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life, and take it easy out there, y'all.